Welcome to the ultimate guide to nature retreats in Europe, or as we like to call it, places to run away to when your inbox hits triple digits. Today, we're skipping the cities, the crowds, and the endless search for a decent public restroom. Instead, we're diving headfirst into Europe's most breathtaking, soul-recharging, possibly sheep-infested nature retreats. Grab your backpack, your reusable water bottle, and your existential dread. Let's go outside. Getaway 1. The Swiss Alps, Switzerland, home of snow-capped peaks, luxury lodges, and trails that are both beautiful and mildly disrespectful to your leg muscles. Activities. 1. Hike the Eiger Trail, or take the Scenic Glacier Express. Chapter 2. Paraglide in Interlaken, because nothing says peaceful retreat like jumping off a cliff with style. Chapter 3. Recharge in mountain spas, with views so good you'll question your life choices. Fun fact: Swiss cows wear bells not for aesthetics, but so farmers can find them in foggy mountain meadows. Basically nature's air tag. 2. Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia. This place looks fake. Like screensaver fake. 16 lakes connected by a series of waterfalls, all arranged like Mother Nature's greatest Pinterest board. Activities. 1. Wander boardwalk trails through water so blue it's practically showing off. 2. Visit in spring or fall for max color and minimum humans. 3. Bring waterproof shoes. 3. Or at least the emotional strength to step in wet grass. Warning: swimming is a no-go. One toe in the water and you'll meet the wrath of a very serious park ranger named Ivan. 3. The Black Forest, Germany. This is where fairy tales come from. Literally. Hansel, Gretel, and probably 3 Instagram influencers with tripods. Activities. 1. Hike the Feldberg Mountain or bike along the Kinzig Valley Trail. Chapter 2. Eat all the Black Forest cake you can handle. Chapter 2. It's cardio if you eat it on a hill. 3. Visit cuckoo clock towns that are way more charming than any clock has a right to be. Mood: perfect for introspective walks and vague plans to write a novel. Chapter 4. The Azores, Portugal, underrated paradise in the middle of the Atlantic. That's basically Europe's answer to Jurassic Park, minus the dinosaurs. Hopefully. Activities. Chapter 1. Soak in natural hot springs. 2. Hike volcanic craters and chase waterfalls like TLC never told you not to. Chapter 3. Whale watching, unless you're the whale, in which case, just chill. Fun fact: cows outnumber humans on some islands. They run the place now. Quick breather! If you're enjoying this journey through Europe's most stunning nature escapes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because your support helps keep this channel alive and keeps us out of soul-crushing office jobs. Probably. Chapter 5. The Scottish Highlands, where the land is dramatic, mist is moodier than your ex, and the sheep have more confidence than most of us. Activities. 1. Hike Ben Nevis, if you're feeling bold. 1. Or just look at it with deep respect from the bottom. 2. Explore Glencoe for peak cinematic vibes. Chapter 3. Wild camp. Yes, legally so, chum, and wake up to the sound of absolutely nothing. Vibe check. This is where you go to stare into the distance and feel things. 6. Triglav National Park, Slovenia. Affordable, stunning, and suspiciously not packed with tourists. Slovenia is the introvert of nature destinations. Activities. 1. Hike the Julian Alps. 2. Raft the ridiculously blue Socha River. 3. Spot marmots. 3. Or pretend you did for the photo caption. Fun fact: Mount Triglav is on the Slovenian flag. which is their way of saying, yeah, we're that proud of our park. 7. The Dolomites. Italy, it's like the Alps had an artsy cousin with better food, jagged limestone peaks, rolling meadows, and enough cheese to ruin your fitness goals in the best way possible. Activities. 1. Via Ferrata, climbing routes for the daredevils. Chapter 2. Cable cars for everyone else who values their knees. 3. Refugios, mountain huts, serving pasta at 2,000 meters. Chapter 3. Buon appetito, baby. Mood, a Wes Anderson film, but with more hiking and fewer symmetrical shots. And 8. Lapland, Finland, for when you want to disappear into a snow globe and not talk to anyone until spring. Activities. Watamba. Cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, dog sledding. Chapter 2. Northern Lights gazing while pretending you understand the cosmos. Chapter 3. Saunas. 3. So many saunas. Note, best visited in winter, unless you enjoy mosquitoes with personal vendettas. 9. Saxon, Switzerland National Park, Germany, 1615 to 1800. Despite the name, this one's in Germany, because Germany saw Switzerland and said, hold my pretzel. Activities. 1. Hike the Bastei Bridge and sandstone formations that look like nature's version of abstract art. Chapter 2. Rock climbing for people who don't mind a little what if I fall adrenaline. Take a boat ride on the Elbe River and pretend you're in a travel ad. Pro tip. This park is perfect for beginners and families, or anyone who enjoys views without death-defying climbs. 10. Rila Mountains, Bulgaria. Welcome to the Rila Mountains, home of Bulgaria's tallest peak, and an impressively dramatic setting for hiking, soul-searching, or breaking up with someone in nature. Activities. 1. Hike to the 7 Rila Lakes. 1. Each lake is named after something like the eye or the tear, so yes, the drama is strong here. Tier 2. Visit Rila Monastery if you want to mix your hiking with some medieval architecture and deep thoughts. Chapter 3. Catch alpine views without catching altitude sickness. 33. Big win. So, fun fact, Rila is home to Mount Musala, the highest peak in the Balkans, which means bragging rights if you make it to the top and plausible excuses if you don't. 11. Lake Bled, Slovenia. Yes, we're back in Slovenia. Why? Because it's criminally underrated and we weren't done showing off yet. Activities. 1. Row to the island with the tiny church in the middle of the lake. 1. Ring the bell, make a wish. 1. Wish for more vacation days. 2. Hike up to Oystrika viewpoint for that classic postcard shot, you know the one. 3. Reward yourself with Bled cream cake. 3. Yes, it's a real thing. 3. Yes, it's worth the calories. Vibe. Feels like living inside a fairy tale, minus the talking animals and existential dread. Chapter 12. Lofoten Islands, Norway. This is for those of you who looked at a rugged Arctic archipelago and thought, yes, that's exactly the vibe I want while wearing a beanie and contemplating the vastness of existence. Activities. 1. Kayak through fjords so majestic you'll forget how much your arms hurt. Chapter 2. Camp under the midnight sun in summer or chase the northern lights in winter. Throughout 3. Visit tiny fishing villages with names you can't pronounce but will pretend to remember forever. Fun fact. Despite being in the Arctic Circle, Lofoten is relatively mild in climate, thanks to the Gulf Stream, aka nature's very weird heating system. 113. Pyrenees, France and Spain. Caught between France and Spain, the Pyrenees are like the neutral sibling in a family of dramatic overachievers. Activities. 1. Hike the GR10 or G11 trail, depending on whether you want to lean more French or Spanish while sweating. 2. Visit Aiguastortes National Park for high-altitude lakes and trails that politely ask for your cardio. 3. Wild camp and stargaze. Thashad 3. The kind of night sky that makes you question city living. Bonus tip. French side, it's cheese. Spanish side, you do wine. Choose your priorities wisely. 14. Bohemian Switzerland. Czech Republic again, not Switzerland. Bohemian Switzerland is in the Czech Republic because Europe likes to play mind games with geography activities. 1. Hike to the Pravchika Gate, the largest natural sandstone arch in Europe. 1. Yes, it's as cool as it sounds. 2. Cruise down the Kamenis Gorge on a boat steered by a man who looks like he's been doing this since 1732. 3. Explore forest trails with whimsical vibes, like someone said a fantasy novel here and forgot to tell us. Mood. For people who want epic rock formations but still enjoy a good beer afterward, this is the place. 115, Samaria Gorge, Crete, Greece. Welcome to Samaria Gorge, where the sun is strong, the goats are judgmental, and the scenery is so stunning it makes you forget you've been walking for hours. Activities. 1. Hike the full 16-kilometer trail from the Omalos Plateau to the Libyan Sea. 1. It's long. 1. It's rocky. 1. It's totally worth it. 2. Spot the endangered Crete mountain goats who may or may not be silently judging your hiking form. 3. Finish the trail in the seaside village of Agia Raumeli and immediately jump into the sea like a triumphant, sweaty hero. Pro tip. Start early, wear good shoes, and bring snacks that won't melt. This is not a flip-flop friendly situation. It's like hiking through a Greek myth. Expect dramatic cliffs, ancient rock walls, and the occasional urge to narrate your own odyssey. Final wrap-up, and that's 15 epic nature retreats across Europe, from icy fjords to Mediterranean cliffs, mystical forests to volcanic islands. If this doesn't make you want to slap on some hiking boots and disappear for a week, we don't know what will. Wherever you go, remember, 1. Nature doesn't judge your cardio level, but your travel companions might. 2. The journey is the reward, especially if there's cheese at the end. 3. And yes, that view really is worth the blisters. Final reminder, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Because we're all just one stressed out Wednesday away from needing a cabin in the woods. Thanks for joining us. Now go touch some moss. See you next adventure. Watch more. Hit that next video. Or go outside. Your call.